lovers! Welcome to Meow Academy. I know a lot of us are under a lot of stress right now during this pandemic. Have you thought about if your cat is also under stress? It might come to a surprise to you, but in the past 2 months, the numbers of calls I got about anxiety related cat behavioral issues is basically the numbers of calls I got on 2019 combined. You might wonder why. The reason is very simple. We are spending a lot more time inside now. In some cases maybe 24/7. So there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of foot traffic in the house. If you have kids, if you have dogs, and then you have the conference call. So a lot of us are working from home now and they're on conference call. The way I'm talking to you now is definitely not the normal way I talk in my house. I am talking louder now. I am exaggerating. I am articulating because this is a video shooting. So if your family have 2 adults doing conference call and then you have 2 kids doing online learning, that's a lot of blah 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 blah. And then you have a change of routine. So normally you might feed cats before you go to work and then feed cats again at dinner time. Now our schedules are all over the place. Then there's the constant cleaning and sterilizing. You're using all these products to clean. You're going to say that my product doesn't have a smell. It might not have a smell to you, but your cats can smell the tiniest things. And more importantly, not only you're removing the virus, you are also removing the cat smell. The cats does all this rubbing all the time because they leave the smell in the environment so that they know this is my territory, I feel safe. And now you're removing that. And if unfortunately someone in your family is sick and have to go to the hospital, now then the cat wonder, where did he go? All of these are very dramatic experience for your cats and that will create a lot of stress. So you might wonder, what can we do about it? There are a number of things that you can do. If you have the luxury of a spare room, you can change one of the spare room into a cat room. So in there you can put feeding bowls, water, litter tray, comfortable place for them to sleep, and then maybe hiding places. About hiding places, if those of you who don't have the luxury of a spare room, you can also create hiding places. So, for example, you can get those commercial cat coop stuff, or if you don't want to spend money, our cardboard box is just as good. Studies have shown that cats who are given a cardboard box during hospitalizations, they recover faster than cats who don't have a box. So cardboard boxes are a ton of good. If you don't even have the luxury of floor space, I'm talking to you, big city people in London, New York, etc. So you might not even have floor space. And what you can do is think about going high up. So maybe put it up the shelves, or if you can put more shelves, you can remove some of the stuff temporarily during this pandemic, and then put the cat hiding place higher up so that they can go up there. So think about going up. Make sure your litter tray is in a good spot. Normally your litter tray should be okay, otherwise you would have problems already, but now you have to review the situation. So if the litter tray is going to be in a heavy foot traffic place, or if it is going to be somewhere where it's noisy, so ideally not where you do your conference call. A lot of us are paying attention to our own health right now and join all these online services to do exercise. The same for your cats. I'm not saying they need to join some online services, but they should do daily exercise. You can help them. So feather game will be very good so that you can get the cardio going. Try to stick with that every day. And about every day, try to stick with a routine as much as possible. I know it's super hard right now, but try your best. Watch out for any overeating, undereating, overgrooming, toilet tray incidents that might be a sign that your cat is under stress. A few tips on relaxation, for example, treats, catnip, valerian, or if you think your cat is genuinely under stress, a featherweight plug-in will be a good option. An extra note about physical health. Now that going to vet is so much more complicated procedure because with all this social distancing policy, so you want to keep your cat as healthy as possible. So pay attention to that. About the constant cleaning and sterilizing, one of the tips I can share with you is a technique called stand transfer. So we will suggest the same techniques for when people moving houses or have a baby. So what you do is you take a clean handkerchief and rub it around your cat's gland area so that the handkerchief will have your cat smell, and then you can deposit the scent around the house, so rubbing on your furniture and places that your cat likes. Today it's just a very quick video to tell you a few tips about how to help your cats during this pandemic. If you want some more in-depth training, I actually have a webinar coming up. The details to the webinar will be in the description box below. If you can't attend live because of time zone issue, don't worry. We are going to have recordings, and the recording will be available to anyone who signs up to the webinar. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about what are we going to do after this pandemic. A lot of vet and behaviorists have predicted there is going to be a surge of cases for separation anxiety for both cats and dogs. As the world opened up again, suddenly we're not spending so much time inside, and then the cats and dogs are wondering what happened again. If you don't want to miss any future videos, please like and subscribe to this channel. And that's it for today. See you next time. Bye!